You see a happy couple who have been together for a really long time. I know your first thought is really, how do they do it? They almost seem to interact with ease, they complement each other, they even finish each other's sentences. But it's not that these couples have never had conflict or troubles like the rest of us. The difference is that they use their positive personality traits as a tool to help them in all of their interactions. So let's look at the general characteristics of an ESFJ and their general description. They tend to be warm-hearted, conscientious, cooperative, and they really need harmony in their environments, both their work and their home. They're going to work with great determination to establish harmony in every situation. Now, they like to work with others to complete tasks, but they need to do it accurately and on time. They're loyal, and they're going to follow through in even small matters. They notice what others need in their daily lives, and they're going to do everything they can to really provide it. They do want to be appreciated for who they are and what they can contribute. Others really see this kind of a personality as being sociable, outgoing, enthusiastic, and energetic. They're organized and orderly, and they're really committed to preserving all kinds of traditions. They're energized mostly by their interaction with others, and they're generally really genuinely interested in other people's lives and their concerns. They make people feel important, and their structure is a situation that they're most comfortable in because they enjoy creating order and schedules. They like to do things in a very traditional way, something that's tried and true, right? With the sake of harmony, ESFJs are going to agree with just about anything. Because they have very strong values, though, they express clearly and confidently what they think when it is appropriate. Their greatest values tend to be family and social ties, and they're really good about belonging and jumping in and participating in celebrations and traditions. ESFJs are romantic caregivers. They believe in old school traditional romance. They like phone calls just because, and they are going to send flowers to the workplace. They want to be courted, and they will court their partners. This is one of the ways that you will find the truest happiness with an ESFJ, is especially when they find someone who they can respect within traditions and commitments and follow-throughs. This ceaseless giving type thrives in relationships that offer them some stability and trust that they really crave. For the right person, dating an ESFJ is really fulfilling, and this is the kind of individual that generally and genuinely feels good when you're happy, and they're going to feel sad when you're sad. They are willing servants, and they're frequently taken advantage of, even though they don't realize it. Be sure that you don't fall into a temptation of using this power over your romantic caregiver. You need to be mindful that they may be neglecting their own needs in order to take care of you. Let them know very gently that you would like the chance to really take care of their needs as well, and express a desire to have a balance in your relationship. This is going to be healthier for both of you. The ESFJ loves to be around people, and the extroverted part of their personality thrives in very lively, enthusiastic environments, especially those in a traditional setting like a carnival, a wedding, a party. So don't pass up an opportunity to really go with your caregiver to these functions. Also remember that your partner is very perceptive of what they see, so make sure that you give a lot of care and effort towards your appearance, and this is also very, very appealing to this ESFJ. Putting forth a lot of effort to fulfill their duties and their obligations is one of their greatest strengths. They are warm and friendly and very affirming, and they like to have that affirmation in return. They're service-oriented. They want to help others, take care of others, and especially please others. They take their commitments very seriously, and they're always looking for long-term, lifelong relationships. They're responsible and practical, and they can be counted on to take care of the day-to-day necessities. They're generally very upbeat and popular. People are very drawn towards them. They're charismatic, and this makes them also very good money managers, believe it or not. They are very traditionally minded and family oriented, and they make family celebrations and traditions to be very special events. They do have some weaknesses, like all personalities do. They are very uncomfortable with any kind of change, and this goes along with that strength of having traditions and commitments. They don't like to move into new territories, they don't like conflict, and they really dislike criticism. They really thrive with harmony. They need a lot of positive affirmation to feel good about themselves, but sometimes may seem overly status conscious. But they're interested in how other people are going to see them. They have a very difficult time accepting the end of a relationship and are very likely to take the blame for the failure for their own shoulders. They have difficulty accepting negative things about people who are close to them. They also aren't going to pay enough attention to their own needs because they're very self-sacrificing. So they need their partner to really look out for them. And they, at times, may tend to use guilt as a manipulation to get what they want. They care intensely about people, so remember to very well support them, generously support them. They need harmony. This is probably the foundation of all of their relationships. They take work and relationships very seriously, especially commitments, and they think that everybody around them should as well. Remember that traditions are very important to this type, family events and holidays, and they're very good leaders. They are seen sometimes as intolerant, and this is because they're very black and white, and under stress, they can get very emotional, and sometimes they'll only see the negative if they get too stressful.